got a rod in one hand, a joystick in the other, fishing for catfish and pixels like no other, casting his line into virtual streams, living the dream in his digital schemes. He's reeling in trophies from the great outdoors, while high scores flash up on his screen indoors. Virtual rivers and lakes so wide, he's got the whole world on a digital ride. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned. Waders on his legs, a headset on his head, balancing the wild with a virtual thread. He's got a tackle box full of cheats and bait. In his gaming chair, he'll never be late. He's clicking and casting, a pro at the helm, navigating waters in a twofold realm. The wild and the wired, they're one and the same. He's breaking records in his new fishing game. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you on Thursday. Alright, let's see who's chatted so far. Uncle Lou. I got 6 watching though, so they're not saying much, but they're there. Good to see you. Glad to see you, Uncle Lou. Hope you're having a good day. We are going to go to Japanese ocean map here, which is this area right here. So, and do a little saltwater fishing. Let's go out there now, get in the boat, and then figure out where I'm going to go from there. See what we can dig up today. See if we can gain some XP points and level up. I've been beating the brains off Call of the Wild here for some time, back and forth, getting ready for competition. Starts on the 30th, and then my brother started playing, so I've been trying to help him. So it's going to be a nice change of pace. I've got the small boat today. Uh, Mainly, but it's a little easier to handle it by yourself. You don't have to climb up and down that ladder. And I'm going to be kind of running and gunning, so for a while. Why am I renting this boat? Oh, I know why I'm renting this boat. Because it didn't bring mine. I thought that was my boat. It's not. Alright. Well, I guess we're renting the boat today. Okay, let me open my map here, see where I want to go. I've got fish marked all over this map. That don't surprise me in the least. Let's go out here and see if we can't catch a mahi to start the day, shall we? I'm going to save a little time and I'm just going to fast travel over there. Here we are. Alright, where's my buoy at? Oh, come on. Buoy's right here. Alright. Couldn't figure out what was going on there with my controller there for a minute. One won't work. I figured it out. My belly's hitting the mouse. It's a shame when your belly hits the mouse. Alright, we're going to drive out to the buoy. Go the right way, Troy. This boat can stand to be a little faster. This is a big map. I think it takes something like 20 minutes to get across to it. If I had to fast travel out here, it would have took us probably about 4 or 5 minutes to get over here. As it is now, it's going to take us 2 or 3 minutes to get up here. So I've got it wide open now. That buoy looks real close to that fast travel marker, but it's really not. Probably about 3 miles out. Just for giggles one night, I started on one end of the map, went full steam to the other end. I think it took me something like 22, 23 minutes to get there. We're coming up on the buoy now. I'm going to actually go by the buoy. There's the buoy right there. I'll start backing the throttle down now. I want to go by just a little bit. I'm going to anchor right here. Alright. Let's start fishing, shall we? I always want to put a chat button. I'm going to open with a couple of different lures. I'm gonna throw this crankbait first a little bit. See if I can't hang one. Just go watch one of your old lives, huh? Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, I'll be glad this weather gets out of here. It's it's cold weather. I'm about all this crap I want, to tell you the truth. I don't know if the mahis are gonna be here or not. These are summertime fish. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But we're gonna try them. And see what happens. These mahi are not really easy to catch. So, they're a little bit stubborn. We're going to do a variety of fishing today. We will probably do a little of this, a little trolling. I've got some tuna rods rigged up and ready to go. So, we'll say Brian, dude. That about had all this cold weather I won't. I mean, this is getting ridiculous now. We've had a week of this, and I'm kind of I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not used to it being this cold this long here. I should have stayed in Mexico. Oh, Donald. My other boat has got a sonar on it. This one does not. This one's only got, and it's got a rear sonar as well. This one's got a rear, this has got a tablet. That's what I pulled up there to see what was, where everything was kind of hanging out. So, if I'm seriously going to set up with bait rods or vertical jig, I will take my other boat, because I really like to watch the sonar and see how deep the fish are. That's really a must. We don't get something going here pretty quick, we gonna get some gone. Go set up some tuna rods and troll a while. Water's only 75 feet deep right here. So, very shallow. Go to the gym. Lord have mercy. Try one other lure right here. Anna, how are you? And then we're going to get us some gone. We're going to put a bucktail on here. This lure is really short for this, too light for this rod, but I'm going to jig it, so it's certainly not going to matter. Out of hit. We'll try it a minute and see what happens. We've had some snow and stuff on the ground for about 2-3 days now, so it's first day it got above freezing, it just stayed cloudy. Sun never did really come out, and it didn't melt much of it because of that. Today it's melted off pretty good, but it kind of made things worse because it was cloudy and it softened it up just a little bit. But as soon as it got dark, it fell below freezing and then froze everything up again. That second freeze turns that stuff into really bad ice. So it was pretty nasty around here for a few days. No bueno. Let's do something else. We're not going to sit here and do this all day. I've got so many lures in this box. Golly. I think I've got something like 300 tackles, which is a lot. Alright. Let's go to the tuna ground, shall we? I want to go up here. Let me get this on the right setting here. We're going to go up here to the tuna grounds, which is going to be way up here. I'm going to start out about right here. I'm just going to fast travel up there, and then we're going to... No, I'm not. We're going to have to boat ride it up there. Dadgummit. Well, might as well get started. Going for a boat ride, folks. Can't fast travel yet. Done used it. But it won't take us long. We'll just ease it on up there. That don't look like it's very far up there, but it's about to jump. Just sit back here and relax. Look at the scenery as we go. J-Dog tune this boat up. I think about another 250 horses where I can get across this thing a little quicker. This boat runs just as fast as a catamaran, so I'm gonna put 2 tuna rods off the back. I've got them rigged up. We'll talk about what I'm using here in a minute. This boat is actually easier to tuna fish in than the catamaran, because in the catamaran you have to climb the ladder. And when you're by yourself, you have to go up and down that ladder. And it's kind of tricky sometimes about when you're up at the helm trying to steer the boat, get a bite, and you have to shut everything down and get down the ladder and get to the rod. So it's a little bit easier to do it in this boat. I'm sure when you got more than one person fishing on this, somebody can drive, somebody can man the rods. It's a lot easier. However, I don't have anybody to fish with on this yet. That's always a work in progress. But you see, it's taking us a little bit of time to get up here. Yeah, it goes 20 knots. That's all it's doing. And I got her maxed out. That's what I said. It needs a little bit of oomph to it. Now I got a bass boat on this game. You can't hardly run that thing wide open without wrecking it. It's fast. This thing here is, my wheelchair run faster than this. That's why I got those fast travel buoys out. Pretty bad. They done a great job on it. I'm gonna get up here to this yellow buoy, which is on the middle of that screen there, and I'm gonna track back to the west. I'm gonna kind of follow our contour line best I can. And we're gonna see some tunas up here, some marlins. Hopefully we can get a few on. They have a new ocean DLC in Norwegian, Norwegia. Well, and I hadn't leveled up far enough to get there yet, but I'm a long way from getting to that. However, I will buy the DLC for it. Probably next month or so, and be able to get on it. And we're gonna do quite a few lives on it. Did I put the plug in it? Yeah. We closing in on it now. Competition opens in the morning at 8 a.m. We're going to be hunting black bucks and axis deer. Qualifications are you must kill a buck of each species. I will combine the trophy scores. Player with the highest trophy score will win the competition. If you haven't watched the video and you're competing, you better go watch the video. Because there are a few rules. But that opens in the morning. I'm going to make a left turn here. Just about 30 seconds and we're going to start trolling. Go in right between these buoys here. More like 60 seconds. I forget how long, how big this map is. Good God, we're still a little ways out. Come on. I better get on the other side of this buoy. This first set of buoys here, and I'm gonna troll that contour right there. I know there's fish up there that second set of buoys, but I want to check this area out, so we're going to make a left turn. And I'm going to shut it down right here. Throttler down. Ooh, there's a bunch of fish on that screen. Golly, look at all them fish. Alright, let's put these rods out and kill the fish. Oh, let's see. That's one of them. This is a jig head with a 7-inch trolling skirt on it. I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to put it in this rod holder. Like so. That's one. Figure out which one. This is the other one. This has got a skirt on it as well. But I have got a octopus trailer on this one. I'm gonna put that one out as well. Let them. Alright. I'm gonna start out trolling at 4 knots. Oh, Shirley. We're moving. Oh, we just out ready to get started. I had to make a run up here. I stopped off and casted a little bit for mahi. We got a fish. Turn it loose. You son of a gun. Sure did. I should have waited. That was old me. So here's a tip. If you're trolling like this, you want to wait a second when you get a hit. Don't kill the boat immediately. Because what happens is first get that hit, you turn around and kill the boat. Time you'll go back there, fish turns you loose. Let the hook stick a minute before you. I jumped the gun on that. Just checking on the stuff here. Okay, we got a hit. Let's see how it come off. Got another hit. I'm gonna let it stick. Now he's on there. Nope, he got off. Son gun you. He spit it. We'll get one. At least we're getting some bites. The other boat's got adjustable rod holders. I wish this one had it. We're on. I forgot to kill the stupid boat. It's not a very big fish. So we're gonna get him out. It's a mahi. Huh, figures. Tried to catch one and ended up catching one on troll. It's a nice mahi. Thank God that wasn't a tuna. Big dummy forgot to kill the boat. Put it back out. Alright. Check on my speed. We may pump it up to 5 knots. Sometimes I like to keep that, speed it up a little bit, keep those skirts skipping on the top. Okay, we got a fish biting. He cut it loose. See how he turned it loose? Why did he get rusted back there? It did again. He cut it loose. Y'all see them birds up there? That's always a good thing to be looking for the birds. I think we're in the right area. You find these birds on this game, it's fish are at. Check on my navigation here. We're doing good. That fish keeps spitting that thing. Ugh. Hey, I drove that truck good on Tuesday. What you talking about? That fish keeps hitting that over and over again. I think you got him this time. Yeah, we got him. Alright, let me kill this boat. We got him. Fish on. Alright, here we go. This is a better fish. This is not a mahi. Don't think. This is not a mahi. No, this is a mahi. It's a record. I think this is probably a tuna. He started staying down. That's a pretty big donkey bait I got on there. It's a 9-inch, almost a 10-inch skirt, octopus trailer. So this is a donkey bait. Pay attention, Brian. Yeah. Well, you gotta go before you catch him, right? I'm looking forward to going to the gathering. I'm gonna try to fish a little bit while I'm there. Been so long since I fished. I do miss going crappie fishing. Something I was doing for pretty much all my life, off and on, and then for the last 25 years consistently. So I do miss it. J-Dog, shut up. Trash talking only proves you don't want no smoke, sucker. Oh, Lord. Let the games begin. Mm. A unique albacore. That's a big albacore. Don't know that I've caught one that big before. That's a big old boy. Hello. Told you that was a donkey bait. That fish gave me 24,734 XP points. I can catch about 10 of them. Alright. I don't think I've ever caught one that big. What's up, Dan? Good to see you, buddy. Well, I'll tell you boys this. If you and Brian want to do a 1v1, I'll be more than happy to host. Because I know that's going to be a fun day. Yeah, that was a big old albacore. I don't think I've caught one over 100 pounds. We'll check in a little while. I got a list of biggest. In fact, let's just check now. Good Lord, let's not wait a little while. Let's see. Got to go through the list here. It's quite a list. Unique albacore. No, I did catch one bigger than that. 127 pounds. That's my PB on this. That's about 1,100 pound marlin right there. And my 493 pound tuna. I'd like to break that tuna record and get a 500 class. Hadn't done it yet. Really would like to. So it's the second biggest albacore I've caught. 127. Lord, that's big. Thank you. And we're on again. I'm just gonna make sure it sticks. Here we go. We're on again on that big donkey bait. Boy, he's screaming to drag. You pulled off 20 yards of line there. Oh, man. Finally got to order me some groceries today. The doggone weather has screwed my grocery shopping up. I ended up getting $200 worth of stuff today. Good Lord, I was running out of stuff. Ice being on the road. You know, people around here, you know, they do a lot of door dashing. Instacart. Of course, I'm in a metropolitan area here. My wife's a city girl. She's not much on country living. She likes to go to shows and various things and don't want to drive too far. And so I moved up here with her. But you know, these folks around here, they make a pretty good living on DoorDash and Instacart. Y'all must have to be in a metropolitan to really do any good with that. I would assume end up spending more money than you're making. But sure puts a hamper on it when the weather's bad, I can tell you that. I finally got to order me some groceries today. I might start getting thin if I didn't get a grocery order in. I think I could stand to lose a little bit. I wasn't too panicky about the groceries. We keep extra stuff. I get a little short on beer. That's a worry. But I rectified that today. I got my normal 30 pack. Which will last me a while, but I only drink 2 beers a day, y'all. So even sometime I drink 3, 4, but most time it's 2 beers a day. I'm no big drinker, I can assure you that. My Bush Light box was looking kind of thin. And I like cheese. I was about to run out of cheese. I'm like, we can't have this now. The snow got to go. Getting ready to do the death roll. Over the rail and in the pail. There's a tuna. A small one, 111. Now you just a baby. You ain't much. Get out of here. We're going to put it back on 5 knots because we're getting bit. 5 knots and we're rolling. Or floating, I guess we should say. Appreciate all y'all coming in. Good to see, you know, a group of people that are always here on Tuesday and Thursday. Lance, there's Lance. Good to see you, Lance. Oh, we got a fish on. I'm gonna wait and see if it sticks. It looks like it's gonna stick. This is on the orange rod. That's something, guys. You spit that? No, you didn't. I thought he spit it. He said, I'll cut some cheese for you. I don't think I want your type of cheese. This is a bigger rod here. This is a 230-pound test on this rod. I caught that 1,100-pound marlin on this rod. I think it took me something like 34 minutes actual time to land him. So that was my hand was blowing white down. The battle was over with. Taking a break between coats, painting, huh? Talk about lures and fishing for a minute. I know y'all really never got to see me fish, but I gotta tell you. Hello R3D, welcome in. Uh, there's a striped marlin. He's not very big, just a young marlin. But before I lost my fishing place, I had been working on fishing with slabs, flat spoon type lures. Jigging spoons and things like that. I had got into fishing those during the off crappie time. They work real good for crappie. A lot of people will be like, a spoon for crappie? Yeah, it's good bait. I'm getting hit back here on the back. I had some small ones that I caught a lot of crappie on in the summertime. A little silver spoon. But anyway, I had started venturing out and working on other spoons, sizes, different shapes, and was having a lot of success with it. We're on back here. And oh crap, I forgot to cut the engine. One of the things that I wanted to try before I lost my fishing place was a blade bait. And I never did get to that. Yeah, small cast basters. I had some used those, and I had some spoons that's called a slender spoon that I had ordered. Had a little bend in them. They were like a cast baster, but they kind of had a little bend in them. And I used those, and I caught a lot of fish on those, and they worked well in the summertime. When the bite was generally tough, but I started to get into working myself up using blade baits, and I just didn't make it. But if I ever get back where I can fish again somewhere, where I can use that, this is a big fish by the way, use that technique, I want to get me some blade baits and try them. This is a bigger one here now, I'm fixing to tell you. But I'm more of an artificial lure guy than I am anything else. Oh yeah, I catfish, don't get me wrong, but most of my fishing is with artificial lures. I'm gonna be either using jigs or some type of spoon or something of that nature. Brother's been talking about buying a houseboat. He brought it up a couple times. I wish he would. One of them with a hole cut out the floor so I can fish in our living room in there. That would be fun to be able to do a live from there. That would be a lot of fun. I've been watching YouTube videos on using them blade baits. Wish I'd had a chance to really get into using them. I think I could have done some damage with them. This is a big fish, folks. This is going to be a marlin, and I'm pretty sure, and I'll tell you how I know. See how see how vertical he is? I mean horizontal he is. He's out there, made a run away from the boat. He's not under the boat. The tunas generally stay down. This fish is moved away from the boat. He's probably only about 20 feet under the water out there. This is a big fish. This is probably a marlin. He feels like a marlin. Well, how would you know on a fishing game? Experience. See how he's making a run at the boat? See, he just made a big run at the boat. This is a marlin. I'll be surprised if it's not. Is a minnow not? It's a minnow, not a marlin. Well, it's a big minnow. I'd like to see you put this on the hook. What say, Sandy Toes? Yeah, it's the big marlin. It's the bigger one we caught a while ago. Hey, I'm gonna guess he's probably 250 class. If I had to guess it. Maybe more. Let's see. Give me the old head shake. Yeah, you marlin son, yeah. Got him under 100 feet. But I bet he makes another run. I hope he don't. My hand. Wow. He's running at the boat again. This is definitely a marlin. He's probably going to see the boat take off. Be my guess. There he goes. Nothing to do but hold on. I had him to 65 feet and run 120. He run 65 off. Well, now we got to gain it back. Come on, you joker. Get in here. Under 40. Come on. Oh, Lord, give a handicap a break. No, it's a big old tuna. You son of a gun. You made me look like an idiot. Well, that one throwed me. Trophy Big Eye. Thought for sure that was marlin. Let's go see if that's the biggest one I've caught. I don't think so. He had me fooled. Let's go see what my biggest big eye is. Oh, man. Oh, he little. My biggest big eye's 416. Oh. Looks like a minnow. Wait a little while, I'll send you a message and give you an answer. Oh, look, I set it down in the rod holder and he hit it. I set it down there and he hit it. Ah. I thought sure that's going to be a marlin. He had me fooled. I like to froze to death yesterday too, Ernie. It's cold weather. A bunch of crap. My electric bill's going to be horrific this month. I kept, wife and I both cold, kept turning up the heat. I finally told my wife, I said, just turn it up. Hell, it's going to be high. We just going to have to pay it. The dog's under the blanket. Handicap over here. Cold. She's cold. Us Texas folk is not used to this cold weather. Ernie, you feeling bad? Is that a fish on it? No. That orange rod's hard to tell if there's a fish on it. Because it's poured down. It's the way the rod's made. If I had an adjustable rod holder on this boat, I could fix that, but kind of hard to tell. This other rod's pretty well easy to tip to get the bite. I'm gonna make just a little course correction, head towards those buoys up there. You need to catch another fish, Troy. I don't have all day to pay you out. Golly, you kind of bossy, ain't you, woman? Let me go ahead and give you what you asked for there, Miss Daisy. Fish on. Yeah, Troy, I hadn't played any games. Okay, Ernie. Well, I'm sorry you feel bad, buddy. Is it related to what we was talking about the other day? Oh, Lord. Okay, I think this is the third fish that we've got on this brown skirt. Compared to the orange skirt. So this brown skirt is producing. But this has also got the trophy trailer on it, octopus trailer on it that I won in a mission, so that might have something to do with it. This fish got me out to 300 feet. Good Lord, he just took out 60 feet of line. Did I miss somebody coming in? Oh, I did. Hey, Michael. Sorry about that. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Got a couple of new folks in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. This Fishy Planet draws pretty good views. Still, a lot of people play this. I'm at, this fish has got me. He is peeling line. Look at that. It's gonna be a minute. I'm at 435 feet out. It's gonna be another big fish. Big bait, big fish. It's the name of the game, folks. I have noticed if you'll turn your rods to the side like this, it helps stop the run. If you've got a big fish on here, that's why I'm doing this right now. Trying to put a little bit more tension on him without damaging my gear. It's a shark. No shark in this water. It's probably a big tuna. I don't know. It could be kind of hard to tell. The marlins, they generally will run away from the boat, but that last tuna did that too. So I'm not going to pronounce judgment this time. But this is definitely a big fish. I'm going to try to keep a little pressure on him and wear him down. That's what I'm going to try to do. We are gaining on him. He may make a run, but we're gaining. I don't mind him making a run because that means he's expended energy. And eventually, you know, the fish will wear down, but I'll try to get him back as much line as I can before he makes that run. We're kind of at stalemate right now. I gained 10 feet, he She takes it out, so it's just staying in the battle. He said, "Thank God the intro's over." It makes fun of my intro. I go through all that trouble to write a song for his viewing pleasure, and he makes fun of my intro. What a friend. You know what it is? The intro's not too long, son. You just have a short attention span. Oh, no, don't do that. Just don't do that. We've got him under 250, so. Well, Sumo has not bridged the gap yet of shortening the song. So when you do a song, you start out with you type in what you want the song to be about, and it gives you a basic. It writes a song, and then you go in and kind of change the words a little bit to what you want it to be. And then it writes another song. But they haven't bridged the gap yet of putting in, for instance, a 1 minute and 30-second song. When they do that, then I'll be able to shorten them, of course. But I've learned that some of you would complain if you hung with a gold rope. So, I don't pay much attention to it. Especially Curtis. We're right here at the boat. Let's see what he does. We got him. I know you are. Oh my God, look at this. Another big eye. $3.59. That's big eyes is biting today. All right, let me stretch my hand out a little bit and we'll get back on the troll. You know you have control over not playing the whole song, right? Why would I cut the song off? Some people enjoy my songs. Thank you very much. Shirley T enjoys my songs. There's your hand's cramping up. All right. There we go. We rolling. See? She does. Sandy. Drink your coffee and hush. Oh, Lord. All right, we're back on 5 knots. That seems to be the trick today. For right now, at least. Let me check on where we're going here. We're heading the right direction. Leave my coffee out of this. Oh my God. Well, we have caught 700 pounds of fish. Now this boat only holds 1,700. The bigger boat, I think, holds 6,000 and a half. So 6,500. And we're on. And yes, I have filled the boat before. Many times. This is not a very big one. I don't think. But it will pay a bill. 123. You see all those birds over there? Well, you see the tunas jumping out of the water right there. See them? Look at them. Okay, that's where the birds are at. So, pro tip. You find the birds, you find the fish. And this map. Remember that. Birds move, you move. To stay on top of the fish. Oh, look, I had a hit. Put that in the rod holder. Son of a gun. Just as I put it down, I felt the control vibrate. I'm gonna wait till that falls before I go back up here because he may hit it again. No, I don't want to turn that off. I'm gonna make a cast here or two, just to see if I can get one on the casting, because a lot of times you can. This is really not a casted rod, but I have caught them like this before, so. See, those fish are working their way up here. I think they're getting closer. Looks like they're getting a little closer. Is this a mad catch rod? No. I wish I could customize rods like that. That would be pretty cool. This rod is called the Kaiji. It's 5 foot 3 inches. Probably why I don't cast for the hoop. Too doggone short. Spider-Man and Barbie. You and Curtis can kiss my entire butt. We're on already. I didn't even want to move the boat. We're on. And it's sticking to. Here we go. Yeah, that's 5 foot 3 inch rod. It's a trolling rod. Not a casting rod. I catch fish like that with it, but not really made for that. I have rods that'll go a lot further. How you know I don't? Curtis. I do have a. Hey, I got, talk about small fish poles. I got a dock demon. I got 2 dock demons. And I love them too. I used to take them down there and jig fish for a long time. But see, Kelly, farm build tutorial. I'm sure I'll be around. I'm probably going to hunt tonight. My brother probably want to hunt. He's trying to get his hunting game going. Yellowfin. I'm gonna put his face on the back of it, alright. I can tell you exactly on the back of it where I'm gonna put it too. Alright. Yes, on the Maldives, there's no shark in this, on this water. In fact, there is bull shark in the Amazon maze. That's my PB on that 285. And then I have another shark, if I can find it. I got a right here, black tip reef shark that I caught, and the weight on that was 44. Mall shark. So yes, there are sharks, but not on this map. There's just about every fish you can imagine on these maps. They just added they just added a bunch of fish. Sea sturgeon is one of them. Halibuts on the new map. So there's a lot of fish on this map that I hadn't fished for yet, grouper being one of them. I would like to fish for grouper. I haven't located them yet. I hadn't really looked for them, but I've got a video. Kind of gives you a general area of where to fish for them at, and the tackle setup. This game is very complicated to learn at first. You really have to pay attention to your setups. It's really a lot to it, but once you figure it out, it's a lot of fun, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. So and there's such a wide variety of maps and fish to go after. It just kind of depends on what kind of mood you're in. Now, if I was in a laid-back mood and I didn't want to experience these long fights, then I would fish here for the day or for the night. Somebody's watching TV. Or if I just wanted to set up somewhere and drop some bait off the boat and just bait fish rod. Set some lines out. That's always fun too. So, it's all kinds of fishing you can do. I've been going back fishing some of the other lakes because my brother's been playing and he's on a lower level, so he can't get on here until he gets his built up. So, but he's stuck on the hunting game right now. He's playing the fire out of that thing. So. This is another good one here, folks. Now, if you'll notice, a lot of these fish, these trophy fish, are coming off of this rod. And I've got a trophy squid skirt on here. So that's why. How about a southern cosmorel? The hell is he talking about? Must be a fish. The common mistake that most people make when playing fishing is they get themselves into financial in-game money trouble. They try to do too much too soon. This game is meant to grind. You know, they try to go and fish an area that they A, don't have to tackle for because they don't understand the game, because they don't research or watch videos on it, or they go somewhere to fish and they spending too much money and not making enough. So they don't know what they're doing. So my advice to new players is to fish the Texas Lake first. Make your money. Level up. Get you some gear. And then go somewhere else. But everybody, you know how it is. People are in a rush. They want to... They don't want to wait for anything. So... Then to get themselves in trouble, and how do I get out of this? Well, you go back to Lone Star and you make money. That's how you get out of it. This is a pretty good fish now, I'm fixing to tell you. Ooh, trophy black marlin. This is what I'm talking about. Alright. But, I mean, you know, you look how big this map is. I mean, let me zoom out. I mean, just look how big this is. That's a big map. There's a lot of spaces to fish right here. And if you don't know what you're doing, have some sort of... I'd like to try it down here sometime, and I may go do that. These little islands right here, I need to fish those. I hadn't fished those yet. You don't know what you're doing. It's quite possible to fish 2-3 hours and not catch no fish. And people get themselves into trouble if they try to do too much. Oh, I'm on. I held the rod that time. I held the rod in my hand that time. I was waiting on him. Hitting it on the fall. I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking about other stuff. pretty good when you cast it out there and it's falling back to the boat to catch one. That's kind of fun. The new map has got some gear that comes with it, electric reels. Pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind having one of them. Let the electric reel do a little work instead of having to hold these buttons in the whole time. You get a big fish on here, it kind of cramp your hand up. I will have it one day. I want to go fish for those halibuts and those sea sturgeons. Just make the fish making a run for the boat. Making a mad dash. Golly. Joker's putting up a fight. See if I can turn the rod sideways on him, get a little pressure on him. Change his attitude a little bit. If he's, no, he ain't gonna fool me. I got 1,100 feet of line on here. That's another thing that I'll mention for anybody watching the background playing this. A thing about playing it. You try to conserve your money. You know, you think it's a good thought to just put 500 feet of line on. That's a mistake. You will get spooled. He's putting up a bottle, I'll say that. Must be another trophy fish of some sort. Oh, rustic. Golly, this son of a gun is putting up a fight. This is ridiculous. Golly. What a 450-yard stalemate here. Or foot stalemate. Time wish I had the electric reel. Give me a break. Neither one of us is giving any ground. You got to tire out a little while. Thank good night. We're up to 1,100 pounds fish in the boat, by the way. Boat holds 1763. But we've almost maxed the boat out. Ah, come on. Give up, you joker. He said, shut up, go clean your bathroom. Can I pause this? You got to pee. No, he's... Yeah, this is a big fish here. This is a trophy fish. Some of these fights could be ridiculously long. We're gaining on him though. Finally. Must be a really good fish. He is giving me a fit. This gonna make for some in-game money. Golly, every time I get him. I think I've got him coming the right way, he goes back out. Had him at 250, now we're at 313. I'm on fish. Golly, give it up. Oh yeah, I could tighten the drag up and burn the line up, but I don't want to do that. I'll high stick him a minute. See if I can gain on him a little bit. Now I'm gaining. I don't like to go through too much gear. It costs too much money. I'm stingy. We'll high stick him a minute. See if I can't change his attitude a little bit. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is a marlin. But I was wrong a while ago when I thought it was one too. Oh. I'll have to find out. I'm gonna have to go locate the groupers. You start to tire out now. Damn sure proud of that, because I am. Golly. He's coming in now. We're going to do the death roll here in a minute. No, it's a big old tuna. Whew. 522. Well, there's my 500-pound tuna that I wanted to do. So. Well, let's get a couple shots of that, shall we? Take a couple screenshots for my PB tuna. Pretty handsome dude, ain't it? On both ends. All right. Oh. Well, wore my hand out. Golly. All right. That would have filled the boat, but he's too big to go in the net because I'm in the smaller boat. I wanna I'm gonna run down here. Let me see what is this right here? Okay, that's snappers. What is this? Bluefin, or yellowfin rather. I'm gonna take y'all for a little bit of a ride. I want to ride down. I need a break from reeling and fishing. I'm going to ride down through here and see what these little islands look like. Because I may want to fish these later. We're going to ride down through here. I'm going to ride up here. I want to see what the hell this is. we got to put some floaties on Troy before he fishes the Tennessee. Now, you boys fix to get yourself in bind trying to make too many plans for Troy. First of all, you're going to get called something. And then you might end up with a bruise or two. Yeah. I want to look at these. I'm gonna ride up here and look at these islands. I want to see how deep the water is and see if I see any fish on the sonar. I'm gonna go right in between this little bunch right up here. Gotta find some bright yellow ones. Yeah. Just go right ahead. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get up here just a little closer, and I'm gonna shut it down and look on this side. For just a minute. I want to see what's right here. For just a minute. That's a fish right there. Let's drop a jigging spoon off the back of this boat. See if we can't. I don't know what's here, but we're fixing to find out. Let's see how deep it is right here. First of all, it's not going to be all that deep. Okay, this is about 30 foot deep, which is really shallow. We're going to jig here a minute and see if we dig up. You didn't get the notification? I'm sorry about that, buddy. Competition opens in the Bone and Nick. You ready? I found the black buck I wanted to shoot today. So I had my axis steer scouted. I got the black buck picked. I don't know what's here. We're going to try a couple of different things and see what this is. I'm going to cast this real far. I'm going to let this hit the bottom and I'm going to hop it. Absolutely ready. I'm gonna snap this up off the bottom. Ain't gonna be no marlin here. Too shallow. Just what I'm trying to do is figure out what is here. No, I don't think so. Not this one. He probably will start pretty soon. I think he's hunting this one. He get close. He been grinding the heck out of it. Crankbait. Let's see what we can catch. I'm just trying to figure out what this is right here. It's a fish down there, but I don't know what they are. He's learned a lot in a short period of time. But but he ain't quite ready yet. And I did get him out duck hunting. He did all right. He shoots better with a mouse, he says, than he does with a controller. I could see that. The sticks take a little bit more effort, a little bit more work, a little bit more time. Let's move up a little bit. I'm gonna turn the sonar on. See what I can. Fish are up here to the right, ahead of me. See that school coming up on the right sonar there? I'm gonna stop right in the middle of them. That ought to be good right there. Let's try that. We'll see you, Sandy. Have a good day. Looking for a bucktail. I got too many lures in this. Let's try this bucktail. I'm working on it. Are you hunting the competition tomorrow? Trying to figure out what these fish are. Yeah. Sort of does, don't it? I don't know what. Well, this is the ocean map. I was patrolling for tunas, but I got some fish under the boat here, but I'm trying to identify what they are. So, I'm going to let the wheel pick the animal from now on. I'm going to put the animals on the wheel. We will either probably stay on parquet and hunt one of the remaining. I got something. Come on. Hunt one of the remaining animals on parquet. There's only 6 animals on this map. Or we'll move on. I haven't decided yet. I got one now. Okay, that worked. What of these is? Ah! You are mackerels. Alright. Let me mark that. Now that just put down the buoy. That'll tell me what species that was that I caught. I'm looking for mackerels, I know where to go. I know you guys want to get into some, probably get into some predators. Hunt them little pigs. Them little pigs is going to be on that wheel. That's how you identify fish. That's the way you have to do it. The little pigs will be on the wheel. I think what'll be on the wheel if we stay on parquet will be pigs, water buffaloes, red deer, and mule deer, I think, and pumas. That will be what will be on the wheel. And we probably will stay on parquet for one more hunt. If y'all all had all the maps, it'd be a different story. But, oh, I had a bump. We're going to let the wheel pick it this time. But you guys could always come up with your own hunt. You don't have to wait on me to do it. And you guys can challenge each other if you like. One of y'all want to do a 1v1, I'll host. And we can do it live even. Whatever you guys want to do. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to travel down here and go look at those other islands. Now that I've kind of got a sense about what's right here. I'm sure that's not the only species that's here. However, the giant trevally is probably here too. They usually run with these mackerels. So, but we're gonna run on down here and see what's what. I want to go check this other spot out. We're headed right up here, straight ahead. Take a few minutes to get there. But we're going to check it out. Oh, we're going to hunt moose. I need to take a census of who all bow hunts. We're going to have a bow hunt. I know Kelly bow hunts. I do. I'm sure that Matt bow hunts. we're gonna do a bow hunting competition. There'll be some of it won't compete in that. But that's okay. Not everybody has to compete in everything. Right. Yeah, the red deer are supreme on that map. We're gonna head down here to Boneyard. This is what it looks like, a fish skeleton down here. I want to go see what this looks like. I haven't been down here before. Before I wrap up. Yeah. I don't think Steve's gonna bow hunt, but he doesn't bow hunt. But I already told him we was gonna have a bow competition. We are gonna have one. So that'll be later on. Let's see what the devil this is. This may be just an underwater platform. How far am I from that? Not very. I'm gonna ride down and see if it's just an underwater structure. Well, this is actually a halfway sunken beach. I don't know what it is. Coming up on it now. But I don't run this boat around. My God. Is this deep water? Is that what this is? Some sort of something on the screen now. My God, look at that. God, this thing's loaded with fish. Okay, we're going to ease up just a little bit. The right sonar. I got the high fence package, yeah. Now listen, guys, let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't putting up much of a fight. Dog, I mean, I've won the last two by just killing fours. Y'all ain't putting up much resistance. Y'all got to get busy. I just killed 4 easies is all I killed. I'm gonna see what this is. Y'all try and turn into damn bronze and win. That ain't gonna get the job done, boys. Now that roe deer hunt, I killed 3 goals. I can see that. But that 5 medium would have beat me in the follow deer hunt. Y'all gonna have to get busy. Some of y'all turned into bronze. One of them hunts, And bronze ain't gonna get it done, folks. That's exactly what it is. I got a fish. You gotta do your scouting. If you're not doing your scouting, you're doing yourself an injustice. What is this? Ah, that's a Japanese amberjack. Alright. Son of a gun, you. Let me mark that. Mm-hmm. All I know, I got second place for the first competition. Yeah, you did. I'm on again. This is on the jigging spoon, y'all. Japanese amberjack. I'd say there's some. I think I need one of these fish for a mission. Let me go look real quick. I can knock that mission out real quick. I may be wrong. I got to get started on these groupers. No, I don't need that fish. I'm gonna start on that one. Okay. Hell, baby, it's this one. Hang on. No. Oh, it's a lot of fun. You'll break through and win one. I didn't know until the last day of scouting that what I was gonna do in that fallow deer tournament. And then I found that 221. Right, Monday at 8 a.m. Then I found that big 221 that I killed and win it. And I knew I was probably going to have a good chance to win it with that 221. And that's one that did win it. Now, the roe deer competition, I found them 3 big goals. I knew I had y'all's butt that competition. And I decided on that because Steve didn't get to hunt the previous one. So I decided I was going to do that before I went on the trip. And I hadn't even seen any roe deer because I hadn't even been on the map. But after, what is this? A squid. What the? But I hadn't even been on that map now in a while. I caught a squid. All right, let me mark that. Because I actually got to have some squids. But when I went scouting them roe deer, and I found one, and the next day I found the other one. I got 2 markers here. I knew I had y'all butt when I found that 3rd one. I thought, yeah, I got 3 golds here. I'm fixing to show them boys up this time. But I wasn't quite sure I'd win the follow comp. But I was quite positive in the roe deer because I had 3 golds. I mean, that's pretty hard to beat. 3 max weight golds at that. So, missed him. There's a fish right here, boy. Mule deer and stag, right? I got to. No. Black buck and axis. Don't turn no mule deer and no stag you expect to get counted. You said mule deer and stag. Yeah, you better go watch the video. Remember, your rifle has to be ethical. So you cannot use an oversized rifle in this hunt. Must be a 2 to 6, 3 to 7, or 4 to 8. All 7 to 9 rifles are excluded from this hunt. The black buck is 3, and the axis is a 4. So no big gun, no 300s in this one. Piece of trash or something. A backlash. You won't be able to use the 308 on the black buck. You'll have to use that's a class 3 animal. You'll have to use a smaller rifle. Black buck is level 3, class 3. No, 308 is a class 4 rifle. 4 to 8. You have to use a black buck's is class 3. And the 308 is a class 4 to 8 weapon. So you got to use a smaller gun. What have I got here? This is small. Must be a squid. Good God, it is. Well, I found the squid. Which I hadn't found before. I'm using the Mosin. Which is a 3 to 7 rifle. Nick likes to use the 300. I notice he uses the 300 a lot. Hell, I got trash. Good God, there's a lot of trash in this spot. like blowing a hole in them you could drive a car through. Yeah. Ain't gonna be able to use it this time, buddy. Yeah. That's, you say you're gonna use an air-powered dart gun. Mm. You know what it is, don't you? That's being young, Matt. He wants to shoot a jackrabbit with a 44 Magnum. Oh my God. Yeah, I figure we're gonna have a bow hunt. I'm figuring on a shotgun hunt. So we're gonna have a lot of different type of hunts. Uh, I might even uh, last time we shut it down during the summertime. I'm gonna have to check with everybody to see what they want to do this time. And the reason I did that was uh, not gonna go into big details about it, but the reason I did that last time is I had some bickering going on, and I decided to just cool it for a while. So mainly because I got tired of listening to it, but that shouldn't be a problem this time around. So we may not even shut it down. We may take a month or two break, but we may just keep on competing and see what everybody wants to do. Got anything better to do? I shut it down last year. Because summertime, everybody's getting ready to fish, and thought maybe people's gonna start doing some lives. A lot of people's quit going live, so just not a whole lot to watch. Fish wise on YouTube, a lot of folks are not doing anything. So and we had some carrying on, so I just shut it down. But I don't plan to do that for too long this time. All right, gentlemen, ladies, Mistledine's done. Tired. God bless you and thank you for being a part of Real Virtual Outdoors. You boys in the tournament, get your stuff submitted by Monday at noon. I'll get you counted up. We'll find out who we got a winner. All right. God bless you. I love you. I'll see you in chat sometime. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you, not mañana, but soon. Very, very soon.
That's all, folks.